know his favorite.
Oh, my favorite film is Midnight Cowboy. It's the first time I saw like editing and acting and cinematography all come together and be like, wow, it's a production. It's a team effort.
Favorite film? Favorite film of all time? I gotta tell you, the scene in that when that crazy lady was driving the truck and she goes, and it looked like this. One of the best scenes in cinema history. But my favorite film is actually Life is Beautiful.
Yeah, great.
Really? Favorite film of all time. You sentimentalist. I know, brother. Hold me.
He may be loud, but he's a romantic.
Questions? Who's next? Okay, fuck, it's cool.
Norman. It's funny, this is the second time tonight at a horror convention that Midnight Cowboys come up. We were just talking to Thom Savini, and he said it was the movie that released him emotionally from the stress in Vietnam, because he was a non-photographer and he had never tried to do something Midnight Cowboy. Who's seen Midnight Cowboy?
It's great. But, hey, you know, I have to tell you about Thom Savini. I did an art show in New York, and I took a friend of mine who's got a company called Ill Will, and they do like saber-toothed tigers for the like the Discovery Channel and all this shit. And he does the horror stuff. And I have a website called Big Bald Head that I saw 3 short films that I directed. And my friend helped me with that, so I know Thom Savini through him. But I went to that school.
He named the website after his penis.
But I went to his school in Pennsylvania or wherever the fuck it is, and took a bunch of his interns back to do a show in New York, and I made a life-size statue of myself out of 8-pound polyurethane foam, and painted it blue like Mr. Freeze, and then built a big plexiglass box and put it in the middle, and then filled it full of rats for an art show. But I took some of his people from his. If you Google my name and statue, I think that's the first thing that comes up. But so I met his workers and stuff. But Thom Savini today walked by me and I go, hey, how's it going? And he went like this, and walked away. I don't know if you guys know him, but I got dissed by Thom Savini.
Who's next? Question. Who's next? Sorry. Yes, right there.
Yes, well, one of the more iconic things about the Boondock Saint series is obviously the awesome tattoos that you guys have. Do you have any real ones? And if they're in any questionable or suggested places, can we see them?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you looking
5,
at your crotch?
6. No. I have a few, and they
How many hours you got on you?
Oh fuck, I don't know. I'm usually drunk. Yeah. No, I mean I have a few. I have Norman right here across my heart. It's because my dad was named Norman. He died when I was little, so it's his name. And I have little ones that I've just fucked around with friends, and I have one here that I passed out and woke up with. I have a few. Yeah.
Norman, what kind of art? Because I haven't seen your artwork yet. It sounds like you do some pretty trippy shit. That statue was your thing?
Yeah. I originally tried to fill it full of bees, and I was gonna have microphones inside of it, kind of like, But that's hard to get bees in New York in the winter. Same with butterflies. The only place you can find butterflies are like weddings, and they cost.
You can order them online.
Well, no, there's a bug factory or whatever that in San Diego. They send you tons of bugs. But I tried to do it with flies at one time, but they sent me fly larvae, and I had to have them hatch within like 4 days. So they were still larvae. So I put them in front of the heater, thinking they would. My little boy Mingus was like, "It fucking stinks in here," right? And then I basically made larva soup out of it, which was disgusting. But so I opted for rats, so I ran around to all the Petco's in New York.
One last art question. Who influences you? And actually, is your kid named after Charles Mingus?
Exactly, yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
No, it's Jethro Mingus.
Shut up. My name's Sean too, so and I will take you on after this.
Dude, you know what? For Halloween, you should put like a huge
I'm a
mole.
champ.
You should put a huge mole on your chin and be Lemmy.
You know what? I'm actually doing a demo for Nuclear Blast right now, and they said that I sound like a young Lemmy.
Yeah, no, he's like God, Lemmy. You should be Lemmy.
Ace of Spades!
Yeah, I want that to be my theme song on the Walking Dead.
Iron Fist is still the best Motorhead song, and that's what you should be listening to when you ride your motorcycle. Or no, I'm an idiot, because I'm drunk. Iron Horse. On an iron horse I ride.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Make it happen. Put on The Walking Dead. Get Lemmy on The Walking Dead. Lemmy Zombie on The Walking Dead.
Back there. Yeah. Hey, tell us another grandpa story.
Let's toast Grandpa again for the fucking hell of it.
And Mama.
There's nobody drinking out there.
Damn, Norman, what did you just say, buddy?
That is awesome.
You get 5 more bottles of Jack and I'll pay.
Yeah, well, you know, he's got red wine. He's got red wine. He's talking about being a champ.
Next question.
Grandpa!
Is there any truth? Is there any truth?
Okay, so check this out. I'll give you a mammal story. Here's a mammal story. My mamma, greatest woman in the world, loved my granddaddy to no end. One day I picked him up and I was driving him back to Texas. We moved to Texas, right? And my mama and granddad had a brand new Cadillac. Like they would turn it in every 4 years and it'd have like 800 miles on it. They'd only drive to church, right? So I figured out, this was like back in, they had like a 78 Cadillac, right? And this was in the early 80s, and I figured out, like, right down there by the dimmer switch, with your left foot, you could hit a button, and the radio station would seek to the next available channel. And this was my mama's car, right? Any of you guys that know cars, you'll remember this Cadillac and this shit, right? So anyway, I figured this shit out, and my granddaddy was in the back seat, and I had talked about this with my granddad. I'm like, fuck, that's a cool little thing on the caddy, right? So we get in, and we're all driving, and I was like, Mama, good as gold, God bless her. Good as gold, but yeah, you know, she was in her ways. And I said, man,
dude, my grandmother drove a DeLorean. With a martini in her hand.
I look at my mama and I'm like, Mama, you know, the weirdest thing, it's like, I don't know who I can talk to about this. You dropped your wallet again, baby.
How cool is this guy?
So I looked at her like, Mama, I don't know what to do, but I found out that I can make things happen. She's like, oh, what? I'm like, Mama, I'm serious. Like, you know, I'm in class, and you know, I open my book, and I just say, I want to open it to page 50, and it opens to page 50. She's like, whoa. I'm like, for example, like, watch, Mama, I'll change the station, and I pointed at, boom, hit the pedal, and it goes, and then she's like, oh. To my granddaddy in the back seat, he's like, oh, goddamn, hush up, woman. That boy ain't clear testicle or nothing, man. He hit the goddamn pedal on the left there. No shit, my mama thought that I was fucking like I had powers and shit. It was her fucking car. That's a mammal story, God bless her.
The hotel won't sell bottles of booze, I apologize. I tried.